Texans back home after a rough trip to the Northwest. They are taking on the Monty Python Black Knights this week, aka the San Francisco 49ers, who are off to Houston after picking up yet another win despite losing their arms and legs. It's just a flesh wound. Guess bleeding on some ankles is enough.
Heating up, Penix is contacted, in trouble. Huff tried to rip the ball out that time.
If your child is planning on going out for Halloween and he has plans to go as a 49ers player and he ends up slipping on a melted Snickers bar and breaks his ankle, that's on you. They lost another guy in their win versus Atlanta, but CMC did finally find his footing though, along the ground that is. 129 rush yards on a Christian McCaffrey-like 5.4 a carry, 2 touchdowns, first game over 4.2 a run. He's been in the 2s and 3s most games. First game over 70 yards of the rushing variety.
Here he is on the run, pushing the pile to the goal line, in for the touchdown!
And it did not come at the expense of his air game. 7 catches, 72 yards. Had to remind the kid on the other sideline who the OG dual threat running back is. 50-plus receiving yards in every game so far.
Looking and throwing to McCaffrey, who goes to the 1-yard line.
He kinda saved the day though. 49ers offense only mustered 20 points, which is their season average. Only 2 red zone trips. Mac Jones was more Jaguars late Patriots Mac. Only 152 yards, 1 interception, no touchdowns, a 64 rating. First game under 275 yards passing. He has 3 picks in his last 2 games, no tutties. Sounds like he's starting at least one more too.
From the 23, off the hands of Jennings, and Ellis comes up with the interception.
Texans defense, as it pertains to CMC, gave up 115 rush yards to Seattle's running back duo, a couple of touchdowns.
Running behind a heavy formation and just walking into the end zone.
You might think, hey, Houston just gave up 27 points, so their defense is ripe for the taking. You'd say that only if you didn't see their loss to Seattle. They held Seattle's rush attack to 3.6 a carry, holding running backs to 3.8 on the year. It was as good a defense could play while giving up that many points. It did everything in its power to win that game, took the ball away 4 times. They kicked Seattle off the field 12 of 14 third down chances, and they scored a TD in the effort.
How many times are you down 2 scores when you have created 4 turnovers?
Texans still number 1 in scoring defense at 14 points per game. They were stuck with so many short fields and offensive ineptitude. They held the previously hot Sam Darnold to a 73 rate, picked him off along with a pick of Cooper Kupp, held Seattle under 7 yards per attempt.
This is the kind of situation, Dan, you just don't want to be in against this defense. They can play tight coverage, and they really get after it up front.
Jones still looking at the secondary, holding quarterbacks to the lowest rate in the game. Second lowest completion percentage allowed. They did give up 123 yards to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Who doesn't, I guess, but I thought Derek Stingley would get to shadow him all game. Didn't turn out to be the case, and while he had an interception, he did give up JSN's touchdown.
And right for the end zone, and scoring and dunking is Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Nonetheless, they can't expect to win games unless their offense turns it around. They couldn't run the ball at all versus the Hawks. CJ Stroud led them with 25 yards. They spent most of the game going backwards. Stroud sacked 3 times. Houston players tackled 10 times for losses.
3rd and 13 could be a nightmare against this crew. Stroud is backpedaling. He'll be dropped.
Do the Texans not ever practice quarterback sneaks? Does Stroud refuse to run them? Doesn't feel comfortable with Chubb or Woody pushing on his tush? They needed a yard to move the sticks on back-to-back plays, a yard to score on first down, and they never tried it once.
Make it to Mark. Stroud on the run. Flips it, broken up.
I'm going with the quarterback sneak here.
And their passing attack, which might be without their best receiver, Nico Collins, who suffered a concussion, was abysmal in Seattle even when he was on the field. Stroud 23 of 49. That's a 46% completion rate. Brutal. 4.7 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, a 59 rating.
Pressure, steps up, delivers, inaccurate, intercepted.
Half of Stroud's 2025 performances have been of the dud variety. Houston's offense unable to score 20 points in 4 of 6 games, only good for 13 points versus Seattle, 2 for 15 on 3rd down.
They need 10 on 3rd down to get this drive going. Back pedals incomplete, broken up.
And it doesn't get easier this week. Niners defense, first game, sans Bosa and Warner, lost cornerback Renardo Green along the way, facing two playmakers who went for 150-plus yards each the week before, held Atlanta to 10 points, only 2 red zone trips, whipped that hair back DC Robert Saleh for a job well done.
3rd and 4, Penix in trouble, collapsing pocket, and they get to him.
Versus Bijan, who made Bills defenders look like pylons, the Niners hold Robinson to 2.9 a carry, 40 yards.
What a cut by Robinson. Can't make the second one to get away.
Holding ball carriers to a respectable 4 per attempt, too. 2 sacks, 38 Michael Penix pass attempts. They'll take anything they can get right now. They only have 9 for the year. They played him better than most of the quarterbacks they've faced. 1 touchdown, under 6.5 yards per attempt. 21 of 38. That's a lot of incomplete passes.
Penix, pocket collapses, he takes off. Rose here on the run, incomplete.
Didn't pick him off. Still haven't picked off a single pass this season. Rate allowed for the year over 100, but they held Drake London to 42 yards on 10 targets. Gave up 62 yards to tight end Kyle Pitts, 68 to Darnell Mooney. If Nico is a no-go for Houston, it leaves Jalen Noel. The rookie had his best outing with 77 yards.
Steps up, lofts it downfield, and the grab is made by Jalen Noel.
And Dalton Schultz, who also had his best 2025 outing, 9 catches, 98 yards.
And the catch is made by Schultz, and Dalton Schultz, second nice pass play tonight.
Stroud to Collins was rough before he left, too. 10 targets, just 27 yards. San Francisco and Houston together is like spotting a jackalope. This will be the 6th time they've met, tying Houston-Seattle for the least played in modern NFL history. 4 Niners wins in the 5 they've played. 2009, the first and only time the Texans have beaten them.
It takes a specific skill set to be a great leader. For some, it means leading by example. Like Steve Slayton did, scoring twice for the Texans.
Running right, trying to find a hole. Dives in! Touchdown, Houston! What a play for Super Steve Slayton!
In the second half, San Francisco benched quarterback Sean Hill in favor of Alex Smith. Smith made just one mistake. Unfortunately for the 49ers, it was on their final drive.
Intercepted! The Texans have it! Eugene Wilson is going to end the threat, and the Texans will win this game.